What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying CDL matches straight to you. We're here today checking out Major 4 Tournament Winners Round 1 match. Optic Texas versus Boston Breach. Optic has been absolutely perfect this stage, hasn't lost a map yet. Will they start now with Boston, or can Boston show Optic a little something? Let's check it out.
Oh, here we go, map number 1.
Made down to bound as well off the spawn. Shotzi gonna dodge at least death for the moment, but certainly a different way to set the tone right from the jump. Get that P1 control, and hey, Crimp delivers. Actually starts things off with attack 56 in hand, gets the double kill, and as far as opening breaks go, right there from Boston, perfection.
Boston's gonna be in the white, and it looks like Optic's gonna be in the green. That might be a little confusing because they're both green. So
up into that top side of the point, looking at
Boston's white, Optic green.
Not fast enough to sniff him out. It's a slower play out of Boston here. Can Shotzi keep running him up? No. Cremp and Beans now through the back alley. Nice tag. So there goes
Beans, 2 big kills
Beans
there.
somehow finds 2, and we're about to see a lead change. But
Dashy with 2 of his own on a 3.
He can pick up all these kills.
Well, at the very least, Dashy's blocking like part of these spawns, right? So you know Boston's gonna be forced to flood it in from one side, but when he drops Shotzi, you're gonna get actually just sent in for the kill. I mean, that's a small window of opportunity for him to get in the mix at all, and already going to be causing problems on the
Ghosty, 2 big kills of his own.
They turtled up. They put so much emphasis on
Shotzi not watching his stairs, but Hook right next to him. That
Beautiful
Shotzi and Hook duo has been really something.
They find the time. Now ticking away.
I really like it.
Going to Optic
They've been
Texas
playing
here,
really well.
behind the bar. Here comes the first hit. Awakening. Oh, not taken care of. Beans there. Someone finds another 2 pieces. Boston get the break.
Right, that's the sort of momentum you're looking to get back, right? If you get broken on a money hill, you need to make sure you survive and keep things even kilter. And so far, so good. Beans inside the hill, his teammates are rotating.
Shotzi, nice kill, and Hook, another one.
Time. That's a good chunk Optic going to be able to get. And obviously, a lot
About
of
a
time
30-point lead they'll have
to break down the next hill as well. So if I'm Boston, there's pressure on. You need an immediate response.
This is first.
Cramp is in the dark, baby. Good lord.
Still trying to hold this one. Final 5 seconds. We're about to crack open that new hard point. Here we go. The first taste of that sweet nectar.
Dashy 2 big kills.
There takes the corner. Optic now on the approach. And we see anyone get a little closer now. Boston with a little bit of time. Nero's the only man in there. Should be swarmed to take care of. He is. There we go. Optic Texas running the scoreline.
And again, that is just, I mean, there was a bunch of gunfights. Boston held him off for a moment. But then when it gets to the hill, there's so many problems being caused. And now that brand new problem is Shotzi up top, all but a distraction. And all the trades coming through. Optic remain on top. And I mean, that is just efficient work. That is the player up top staying alive, doing the little dance. And the end of it, actually with the 2-piece cherry
Do a
on
little
top.
dance.
So another situation where Boston, they
Make
might
a
have
little
rotated
love.
early. They get picked apart. Now they're getting
Get down
out-rotated
tonight.
to the barbershop hill. This is going to be a tough one.
Already, there was what 20 plus seconds remaining in that one. Massive 2-piece from Nero as he hits the back line, takes care of that rotation. That's the rotational battle finished. Bottom right hand side of the mini map, that's where we go next. What a hard point this has been so far. Optic Texas with a solid lead, and it's only looking to get bigger. If they can get a break here, all good, but Boston, it's now time to prove why you put this roster together. See if they can hold.
Yeah, almost like a round 4 sort of situation. The next attempt at holding a hill that you can turn into a near full 60, but you see the kill feed already. Optic just breaking it down from the top side in his patience on the bottom. Awakening just going to get double trowed. Everything done perfectly, and Nero just traded out Optic like clockwork, but it is still Shotzi by himself on the point, and Boston with the closer spawns should be here for the retake, and Shotzi just annoying to deal with. He's over there making plays.
He's being real annoying, finally taken care of there. As again, the kill feed, it's Nero with the 2-piece. 10 and 10 overall. He's been exciting to watch. Just keeping the KD
Cramp
department
got
together.
caught
On the other
with
side
his
of the board,
knife
though,
out.
Shotzi and Dashy are cooking right now for Optic. Another rotation done. And it is Boston in there once again. Chance, but Optic Texas with those breaks has been solid enough. Can Boston hold this time?
They need it, man. I'm almost scared. If Optic ever win a rotation and get a hole, that's where the lead might get even crazier, because they've been fighting off the back foot instead of a 60-point lead. But here we go again. It is Snakes in the back for Kremp. He is ready for some action, admittedly. Just going to be shooting at pixels. And for Optic, honestly, they have to control the hill. They don't have to take these gunfights just yet, but now forced to make moves. Boston winning all the gunfights. Shotzi last man standing. Get rid of him and collect that time.
Patience, a virtue that not many would believe he has, and he managed to walk away with a big kill there. Nero once again the front line right now for Boston. A 2-piece for him. Here comes the third. Can Nero get it? No. Ghosty around that corner, cuts him down to the point. Beans holding it down himself for now. The rest of his boys on the outside trying to make sure we get some time. In we go, send Kremp, find those kills. Boston with a break.
And this has been gunfights. well towards the tail end. Hook's going to get the 2 in the feed, though. And I think, wow, geez, Nero wanted to keep him at bay. Hook had completely different ideas. And once again, that is not really scrap time. That is a good chunk to get for Optic. They have built their lead up even a little bit more. But the story of the game, Boston, they are ahead of the rotation. They get a setup around new. Can they hold on?
Check that corner, Beans. Dashy guns him. The Masters of Mikado now on the approach towards this hard point. 14-7 out of Big Bruce. Here comes Nero, no two-piece for you. Dashy puts him down, over to Awakening, the man on the point. Kremp backing him up from downstairs. It's a two-pronged attack now from the boys of Optic. Good tags out of Dashy. Are we able to get closer to that point as Ghosty finds one as well? Downstairs, Nero, big work again out of Bruce. Now he's inside.
Yeah, that's your TAC 56-player leading the charge right there. And if the main AR is putting in some work, there's the help for the trades. Who gets the clearance? And now Optic, once again, the story of the game, they just get the break. They bully their way through. The trades up top are on point. That is Dashy on a 5. Now he's looking for the cruise.
Dashy's on a 5. Here we go, looking for that cruise missile. We'll see if they can get it. We're going to dive now into a quick listen in with Optic Texas.
I got one on right. Y'all should go in. Yeah. You wanna
Let's go Barber. Let's go Barber. Let's go Barber.
Yeah, Barber's one behind us, like him.
This is Barber truck. It's Barber truck. Barber truck.
What's your number in the middle, guys?
I'm looking for mid.
What's Barber truck and back alley? Barber truck and back alley.
Barber truck, one shot.
You got that?
Yeah, one guy's on me. D7.
Barber truck.
Ran down mid. He ran down mid.
Did.
One guy's gate as well. Gate trucks in time.
What's back alley, man? Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Child this with me.
He's in
Gate's done.
I got him great.
I have the sky, guys. There's running green here.
Yeah, one guy's
One
trucks.
guy's running a mid. One's running a mid.
On time, absolute.
He's going gate or mid.
On time, dead. Another one's
Yo,
back.
got heady.
Behind us, bricks as well.
Is he chowing me?
Bricks and trucks, yeah.
Yeah, bricks is needed.
Watch
Bricks hit by nade. Bricks hit by nade.
Dude, one shot back left trucks.
Yeah, what's trucks?
Bricks. Push out mid. Mid-side bricks.
One guy's gate. Yeah, trucks.
Nothing gate.
One guy's trucks.
One guy's bricks.
Yep, what's trucks?
Yeah, one green.
Okay. One guy's bricks.
Yeah, what's trucks?
One guy's bricks at a time. Man, bricks at a time. Got it.
Yo, out. One is back alley. We need to play the green here.
Bricks side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go CT.
Barber right there. One more color. Here's Scrap.
Let's go CT.
I'm gonna nade in front of you. Stay down.
He's not chowing me.
Yeah, nade it. You ready to bump your car?
He was back left. Crap.
Where we go?
He's on the truck. On the car.
Yo, what's been enemy?
By far the best hardpoint
Good
we've seen
comms.
Boston Breach hold on to here in the matchup, and even then Optic with a late break looking at that mid-map control now as well, Chance.
I mean, yeah, you get the one good hill, you check the scoreboard,
They're
you're
up
like,
by
oh
50.
man, we're still down by 60. And it is just even a P1 that is difficult to manage because you're worried about the spawns and you're worried about the time as well.
Dashy,
Good
20
news
and
for
10,
Boston, they
great
have the spawns.
start.
Bad news, they don't have the time quite yet. Nero gets a foot inside, but you got Dashy out on the sort of outer rim of the map. He's waiting for the snap to take place, but can't read it. Nero gets an extra one in Boston. Still got some fight in him. A lot of pressure on the Barber side of the map, but from inside the hill, Nero's continued destruction. That's a force 3 for him.
It's a force spree, and he's feeling himself for the chow there. Dashy's going to get a freebie. Here comes Sue, now making his way in towards the Cantina side of the map, and this is a good-looking push now of Optic Texas. Fun a few
good
seconds.
nades.
You have to hold on. The kills have not worked out. Prem, all down to you. Big
but
win.
3
Stays
kills
alive,
from
gets
Boston,
himself
1v1 on the
upstairs.
point.
Boston Breach are not out of this yet. Can somebody finally dethrone
Shotzi's
Optic
on.
Texas here in Mikado? And right now,
Shotzi
I
got
don't think
2.
So. It's Shotzi again in the feed.
Impossible to call out as well. First he's on the steps, then he's outside, then he's falling down first floor,
Oh
top
my
floor,
gosh,
bottom floor.
great
in the
play from
hill.
Shotzi.
You can't find him, you can't kill him, and honestly now you need the break to try to win this game. But Shotzi from down low, just look at him, man. He's dancing everywhere. The footwork on point. Beans has to do this with attack, can't get it done. Optic right now down low seem a little too strong.
Oh, way too strong and a little desperate now. The Boston Breach, you have to get towards that point. Awakening versus Dashy. Can Dashy do it again? No. Teamwork prevails. Beans there in the feed to help out. Last man on the point is Shotzi. Harder to kill than ever, it seems.
Shotzi,
26
2
and 18
more.
from him. The hard point, though, is not over yet. As Boston have managed to get in there, there's a 20-second gap to close now before this one travels over to the bottom, or the top side of the minimap. Over to Tin, once again, Chance. The hard point, not over yet.
And it was such a big win by Hook, though, on rotation as well. Nero maybe an
Optic on the full
opportunity to cause
rotation.
some
Look at 'em
chaos
all down
behind
the top
enemy
of the map.
lines, but Hook keeps it nice and secure. And honestly, this might be the first time the entire game Optic truly have a setup around the hill. And if they get the next 25 seconds, they get map 1.
Here comes Boston flying forward a little quicker, boys. You're running out of time. 20 for the win now for Optic Texas. Kremp Awakening through the side. Shotzi's got the coverage up top. Nero on the pinch. It's
they
a perfect
come.
timed
2 down.
pinch, but it might not be enough to get the kills.
Big
Trades
weight.
are out,
Trade it
but Optic
out.
are winning it. No one in there now
One
for
left,
Boston.
Kremp.
Has to get something going. Kremp on the
12
outside, not
seconds.
able to find his way in. Boston flying fly through the front, cut down in a hail of Vaznev fire, and that should be the map. What do you got, Nero?
Unless
You're
Nero
the last
can
man
stop him.
here, awaiting to back him up. The contest, a few
Nope, that's it.
seconds.
Wow,
It is
Ghosty, good
done.
play.
Mikado remains
Good
Optic
play.
Texas.
9-0.
Optic gonna win map 1 here.
Like clockwork, the
Great job.
efficiency for this team, it is just out of control. I mean, Miles, honest to God, I think they just got out-rotated to every single hill in the game except for the final one. And honestly, they didn't break a sweat. They were able to break every single hill without any sort of issue. I think the
Yep,
exception
Optic played really well. Played really good hard point. Shotzzy is a menace, man. He is just something else. I couldn't imagine having to play against Shotzzy. Man, that's a nice venue. You can still see Toronto Ultra right there behind him, messing around. I like those screens back there behind him. Actually, that might be them right there. I'm not sure who they're behind, but I know that Toronto was set up behind one of the teams. But let's check out the scoreboard here. Shotzzy 28 and 18, Dashy 25 and 15. They're just on a freaking. They're just now on a competition to see who can do better. Nero 24 and 27, not doing so well for the Boston side. Let's look for map 2 here, shall we? Looks like it is a embassy search.
Whether that's sending guys like Shotzzy and Hook in on the flanks, whether that's we just want to counter snipe off the rip and try to take care of Beans, you got options to play with, but if that bomb goes down, that'll be a scary sight.
Yeah, so if you're Optic, do not let Boston breach plan. This will not be a boob series unless Boston can win this map. Actually, no, it's done now. This is impossible. Just thinking about it.
Sorry, we got that.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Maybe, but that's about it.
We can get an Ubu or an Oob. Yeah, lots of yeah, but there's no chance for boob series. Sorry, chat. Sorry to disappoint you here on 420, but we're keeping it in our tops. Here we go though. Search and destroy.
What is he
on
talking about?
Embassy. Oh, actually, we have a fun tweet before we get this one started. What's this tweet going to say? Oh, it's from the retake. At Optic Texas, go up 1-0 in the series, continue to look like the best hardpoint team in the game. Well, the retake, you are not wrong.
The retake?
Those boys do really look good in the respawns, don't they?
Driven
Who's the
that point
retake?
home and then some, and honestly, Optic, you have to keep bringing it up because they've yet to really disappoint.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, we go back into Embassy one more time.
Round 2.
Okay.
We turned around. Our appointment was a little early, and they told us
guys-
to wait. We
You guys
did.
are tripping.
Now we're ready to rock and roll.
I don't know what's
Into
happening here.
Al Mazrah once again. We descend this time for search and destrizzle. Let's get it.
Yeah, 93% win rate after getting the bomb down for Boston. It is going to be a quick hit on the outer edge as well. Actually doesn't miss often, but you get away with one there, and Nero gets the first blood. So strong start for the breach. Got to be worried about Shotzzy on the cross. Kremp, though, at least has the intel. Don't want to deal with him just yet.
Take that 3v3 for now. Beans v Dashy at this point in time. Beans, check it. Oh my god, he hit him in the
Beans is
face!
thick, man.
He hit him in the face.
What?
I swear to God. What is Beans made of?
What is
Don't say
Beans
beans.
made of?
Don't say Beans.
Keep in mind, though, and I mean, that's the Signal 50, by the way.
That's the Signal 50.
Selling was the first one to use it, but that bomb is down. Like, by P2, it's on the A street. You have to collect it at some point, and instead, you're dying in the middle of the map as Ghosty finds the extra pick. So,
Job by
they sort of
Ghosty.
named the game for
3v2.
Optic, don't let him plant. Bomb's down over there. Not going to be planting anytime soon.
The aim down sight
What's
time
that
of that
signal
thing
start
is
screaming?
terrible.
Hard to miss it. Tack in hand. Less than 30 seconds to go. Optic. I've not got any eyes on that bomb for now, so there should be a clean recovery, and you might even be able to get this one down at A. Uh-oh, here comes Dashy.
Here comes Dashy.
Around that corner with a snipe.
He's got a snipe.
Check it.
Oh!
Get some
Collette!
Gonna need a replay of that one.
Oh! What?
Oh my word. Big Bruce. Buy one, get one free.
That might be the NVK challenge as well. That was so close to the double headshot.
Oh
Shout out
my
to the
gosh.
observers. Caught it in the nick of time because the collapse always a fun one to catch and a demoralizing way to start your game of Embassy.
Oh man. We're getting it all. Somebody asked me the other day if we got many collaterals in this game. Well, there's one to add to the pile. Kremp and Nero taking their positions over by that B-bomb site, and it's about to get lit. Beans bringing the snipe forward. Nero's first blood. Will Dashy be able to strike again? Nero somehow gets another out of this, and it's back over to Ghosty. Tries to do what he can to level the playing field right now for Optic Texas. 3v2.
2v3
And once
for
again, Nero
Optic.
is one of the guys, him and Kremp have been
Dashy's
making
still
plays.
alive.
That's where you find your success. And Nero delivers. You bomb down in a sweet spot for Boston. You do not have to move. You could just throw shoulders, throw snakes all day long. And Awakening's job is to do the exact same thing. Get the intel, don't get picked. You can watch both crosses. As soon as he senses Ghosty coming towards the trucks, Dashy rather, he repositions, overchows and gets gunned down.
Unbelievable shots from range there from Dashy. Dead he popped. He's making a bit of a move here. Trying to reposition. We've got to go
2v2.
get that bomb back, though. That's the difficult part. Right out in the middle of the tennis court. 2v2. Clock's ticking.
You can hear the glass breaking as well, so Kremp just gets to be posted for this one. I don't see dead silence pop on either Optic player as well, so they're going to be making noise, but having a sniper in the back alley, this is actually a tough spot to be in, and you get the coverage as well. Yeah, you might be able to make a play, but 8 seconds. You got to try to get the bomb down, and there you go. Beans connects with the shot. So no cooking there. Be around for Boston. And
Nice
Beans,
job from
maybe
Boston.
Get some momentum as well. Gets the big 2 at the end.
Big 2 at the end there with a signal 50. That 50 cal ringing out. Gonna get to see it in slow-mo here and hear it.
Oof.
Great sounds. Love the sound on that.
Easy on the ears, that one. Good round out of breach.
That milkshake will bring all the boys to the yard. Signal.
If you-
Such a fun time.
If you know, you know.
That's a
You know,
very
you know.
specific, like day one reference to the scene.
It is very, very specific. Here we go. Round 3. Dashy back at it with the snipe, I believe. He's going to be checking up top. SPX worked out for him in round 1. Round 2, close, no cigar.
Yeah, Beans, whether he's taking the hit marker shots or just barely dodging death, he's avoided the counter snipe. And here you go. This is the 93%. Going to get tested straight away. Shotzi does get the first blood, so man advantage. But the bomb down, you're testing Boston's clutch.
All timing away.
Nice from Dashy.
5-1 for Dashy. Beans and Kremp, what do you got? They find a kill of their own. 25 seconds to go. Hook. Oh, he may have heard these players. He doesn't have Deddy. He is very loud on the approach up to the top side here. 20 seconds. As you're starting to make moves. You're checking all the obvious spots. Hook might be able to fly out and catch a kill here. 15 now to go. As Boston back right on up. I don't know what they're looking for here, but they've got kills. Dashy.
Oh, Dashy.
Oh. Okay, son.
Oh.
Wow, okay. Classic spot, though. That position to be, far back corner of the map chance. We've seen Boston pull this trick up before. We saw inside of Tron Ultra do it as well. Nice spot to play from.
Yeah, you're virtually invisible when you're laying down just behind those steps. So Beans in an incredible clutch spot. Kremp backs all the way up just to make sure he can A, protect Beans, and B, refill in position should Beans fall or get sniped, whatever the case may be. I thought there was a moment where Dashy might get another collateral. They were kind of close to lining up, and now that is ingrained in my head. But great news for Boston. Even though the bomb planner got picked off, still get the round win. Your success continues. After getting collated, you're up 2-1.
It's a fun search for sure. Kremp and Nero holding hands there. Oh, no. Shotty too fast around the corner for Beans. Signal 50 out of play for a moment. 40 seconds now on the bomb. Optic Texas. The slip.
Oh, no, Hook.
Will this hurt? Might find out in a moment. Dashy's tagged. And I love this position. Hook is chilling in that corner.
Yeah, Ghosty also was able to watch the cross there from Hook, but I think enough noise is being made that A, Hook's going to get that kill, and B, they know exactly where
Nice play
Kremp
from
is.
Optic.
He gets taken down as well. Nice little bounce back game plan there for Optic. The nades actually completely on point. There's a bunch of stuns and nades coming through on the middle alley to slow down the Vaz devs, and obviously that allows Shotzi for free to get up to the bomb and then past it to fly at Beans, sniping in the back. And that is worst case scenario for a sniper back alley to have a Vaz snap just flying around the corner. You see he basically has to attempt a no scope to connect it, but fails on that. Bomb gets planted. All the trades coming through. Optic tie things up 2-2.
Shotzi was in his grill before Beans could do what to do.
He is having a wonderful time here in Embassy. No one in Boston necessarily cooking as much. Shotzi with a lovely first blood. That sign. You get the timing right, you can do a lot of damage. Back over to Beans with the signal, and Hook is up close and personal. Not enough for the pistol. This time
Nice,
might
Hook.
be able to buy some time for his teammates to get the trade, but they
2v3.
won't. Now 4v2, Optic, big advantage.
Yeah, same
4v2.
thing, man. Attacks and nades have been on point. Kremp
Now
actually
it's
did find a
2v3.
nice little opening, and he's got dead silence. So, yeah, this is your opportunity. Make a play. Try to even up the odds. And the faster he moves in this moment, the better. He's become the ghost on the map, but he ends up getting caught. Hook with the coverage from range, and for Awakening, that one a 1v3.
I say Hook stayed there since he found that opening kill, so wonderful patience out of the young warrior. 40 seconds remain. Not going to be needed.
Plays.
Optic, they win the round.
God, and like, Awakening almost probably has a different experience playing most ARs compared to Dashy, because Dashy, you just can't get away with peeking for a split second. He will gun you down, even the moment Awakening had when he overchowed for a brief moment on that A-bomb side earlier, where Dashy just guns you. The Beamer is electric. He forces you to be perfect, and right now that is 2 rounds in a row where, again, the tax and nades completely on point from Optic. Strategically on Embassy, absolutely sound.
Indeed. Only a round
3 to
advantage,
2.
though. Bruce leading from the
Optic
front there.
lead
We're
now.
spitting comms to the team. Into the next round we fly. 2 up top, 2 down low here for Boston Breach. It's the low
Ooh.
road who find the first kills. The signal doesn't work out once again, though, but it's noisy as hell at Trophy. Smoked.
Now you got the crosses covered, though, right? Nero does a very similar thing to Shotzzy and has great shots downrange as well. Not easy to do with the Vasnev, but now you get a 4v2, bomb down. You know those players are going to have to cross.
Dashy
and
Ghosty.
see Beans helping out Nero a little bit as well. I would say this is a round where you just make sure, don't expend the trophies, don't use the dead silence, do the simple things, take care of business, and that is the benefit of the signal. You can take a lot of shots very quickly.
You can take a lot of shots very quickly. The damage is not necessarily there. We saw the hit marker. Ghosty. Oh, an unfortunate miss from Beans there. I will say the signal looks good on the Boston Breach colors, but it has not looked good in game just yet. Nero, though, still making it work with old trusty Vaz. Last man up, and it's the pistol, not the
Boston
signal,
tying it up.
that gets the job done for Boston. Another incredibly strong defensive round.
Yep, and you know, almost the sort of similar strat to what Shotzzy did the round before. Just get Nero out in the mix by the sign. Make sure the bomb doesn't go down, get that first blood, and execute after the fact. A micro decision, maybe worth pointing out. Nero did use the dead silence at the very end of that round to get the kill up top PD. So he won't have it at the start. Maybe not necessary if he just wants to fly out to the bomb site and try to go for the plant anyway. I know we still have the trophy on Bean, so a potential for an aggressive push, but looks like Boston, this is what they did round 1, leaning towards A.
Oh, another first one from Nero. He has been lightning fast in all of these rounds. Here comes the Dashy versus Beans snipe off once again. Will Beans' head take another high caliber round?
He doesn't even want to dance with it. Yeah, he's waiting for the stuns before he even like dives to the truck. That's what I'm saying. Dashy forces you to be perfect with how good of a shot he has. And Hook has a little bit of help from Ghosty, but yet it might have been loud, but able to just pounce on him. Now you just got to trade out Ghosty or just gun them down. Nero going for the
Dashy,
ace,
one more.
dodging the collapse. You are dancing with the devil right now.
Oh.
But they're there to get it done. Being such the shot at the very end.
Boston
That is
is
so
take
close
the
to
lead
Dashy
here.
getting 2 collapses in one game.
In the same spot?
I know. They got it done, and again, shout out Nero. I mean, that's his, I think, 3rd first blood he has in this game alone. I know on the all-time record of
Not
these
quite
this
a
year,
collapse.
it's 3
Almost.
and 3 for S&D between these two teams, but Boston has had the edge in the first blood category. 57% to 43. So Nero delivers, and now a 1-round advantage.
Lovely 3 kills from him in that round as well. We haven't seen Boston get the bomb down many times in their attacking rounds, so good on Texas for making that happen. That's why the search is so much closer. Statistically, here comes the cruise. What do we
Only
see?
1
Eyes
kill
in the
from
sky.
Big Wait.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's a mistake right there from Beans. Ghosty finds the pick as the cruise is getting called in, and that is a cruise being burnt. You get nothing off of it, not even map control, and Optic have plenty of time in a 4v3.
Yeah, on the inside there of Embassy now. They're going to make their way out. Lovely shots from Awakening. Over to Shotzzy. Ghosty is in a spot to contest Awakening here as well. Problem now, you don't have a lot of map controls here. Awakening's going to abandon this position. He's worried about the ladder. There's no one even vaguely close, brother. That's what you need to worry
but
about. It's
Ghosty with the
a
sniper.
boomstick.
Yeah,
He's got
left a
Dashy's
little
sniper.
present, see if he can clutch, but this is a great dead silence play coming through. Freebie on the kill on bomb. Slides, though, into Shotzzy, and now you just feed Nero. You got bomb down. You know a player's going to be up top as well. He hunts him. You know where the last guy's got to be. He's even got the right gun for the job. Question is, how quickly can he jump on it after the bomb gets planted? And doesn't even jump on it. Goes for the full reposition. Doesn't look for the intel at all. Shotzi could effectively be anywhere.
Oh, okay, a crowd, be quiet. If he does go for the ninja, everyone silence. Here we go, onto the bomb. Shotzi is taking the scenic route, and it may not pay off for him. No, it won't indeed. Nero hops it, diffuses it.
Shotzi.
Match point, Boston breach.
Yeah, that's a massive round as well. I appreciate the no crowd giveaway for that moment. One of those plays that, again, the crowd actually can change the way it goes.
Way to go, Shotzi.
Taking advantage of the moment, playing the situation, had zero intel on Shotzi. I said Shotzi could literally be anywhere. As it turns out, he was in bottom PD, so Nero ends up making that read. And again, that is a 1v1 to set yourself apart. Strong advantage now for Boston. Back on the attack. They've been on point with the first bloods. They've been on point if they get the bomb down. And a standard setup on defense from Optic.
And they are 1 point away from tying up the series. Nero has been an outstanding player here on Embassy so far. Can he add another great moment to this series and get that bomb down? Over to Beans once again, though, with this signal. He has not been that effective with it. 6 and 4 ain't bad, but it has not been as good as it sounds.
Well, speaking of sound, I don't know if he just heard Shotzi dive over towards the vans, but as soon as he did it, he absolutely dipped out. They're trying to clear out where Hook could be, and Hook's making moves. He's going in for the kill. He gets sent in fourth, does get traded out. Beans hits a shot, man advantage. This could be game.
Don't peek at Dashi. Shotzi's trying to back you up. He's trying to take care of the sniper. He's on a mission to remove Beans from the play. 30 seconds. Oh, we all heard that one. And so did Shotzi. Here comes Krem.
Oh!
Krem eviscerates him. Dashi now in mid-map. Can he stay alive? He may not. The nade. Oh my god, nice HP. The clock's ticking. The bomb will be
nice
planted.
HP at 69.
Player, right? So you're jumping in this back alley. You're going to be making so much noise. Kremp has to know. Awakening should have him covered. Throw shoulders. Don't get beamed.
Don't get beamed. Easier said than done. Kremp's got Deddy, so he's going to be moving smooth. 30 seconds. Dashi, play this one steady. That's the nade to the backside of the trailer there. Force Kremp out. Tags are there. Big Bruce, he's dicing with a pair of them. Heavy damage. Can he find anything? Can he find anything? The reposition finds one. 20 seconds away.
Oh my god, Dashi, no way.
Snake your heart out, Demon Joe. This is for the map.
No! Did he make it?
Not be enough time, but oh my.
Oh, so close.
It was close enough, man. Wow, what a search.
I gotta say, Buzz, your internal clock is ticking as well, because you said he didn't have enough time. I was like, he might have just done that.
I don't know how he knew there wasn't enough time. Holy crap. Fucking Big Wake out-snaked Dashi for the 1v1 for the win. Boston gonna take map 2, gonna tie Optic 1-1. Man, Optic, that's gonna put a lot of pressure on Optic to win that control. That's a lot of pressure. They really needed that map 2 win. As we take a look at the final scoreboard here. Dashi 12 and 6 for the loss. Damn! Nero 10 and 7. Awakening 2 and 7. Not getting it done with kills, but he will get it done at the very end in a 1v1. So, it's good stuff. Good stuff by Big Wake. Let's go into map 3.
It's been like a long-term wish of mine. I've always wanted Operator Perry to get back in the mix to commentate a top 5 plays at one point. I don't know if that's even possible, but wishful thinking while we're thinking about old Call of Duty references, but maybe out with the old, in with the new on Hotel Control. A very big opportunity again for Boston. I mean, look, it's sort of the name of the game, right? If Hardpoint from Optic has been terrifying, you never want to be in a situation where it is a must-win map. So you don't want to have to be must-win in the Hardpoint, win the Control.
Yeah, let's find out how it goes. Shotzi with attack in hand. A nice opener there for the boys. Kremp on the other side of the board, finding those kills. A little bit of bedroom action right now on the bottom side of the screen. It's going to be Kremp in there, and he did have Dashi with him as well. Beans took care of business over there. Nero in the kitchen, cooking things up. Hook though, fries
Hook on the A point.
Over towards A, slow capture. The nuke himself.
Yeah, you actually had Ghosty sort of trying to keep bedroom control as well in the meantime. So Optic certainly playing with a couple different ideas, and that is a nice double trout coming through down the hallway. And now you have Boston, maybe a double chow on the outside of the map as well. But Awakening's not pushing up. This looks like this is going to be partially chalked, and Nero sort of left out to dry. Finds errant kills if he can get them, but A zone going to be captured. Plenty of time added. Optic right now on cruise control.
Good shots out of Dan. Ghosty there. Back over towards the B zone we go, and it's going to be Shotsy taken care of. Over towards Crow.
Hook in the bedroom.
Lovely bit of work early on here for the boys of Boston Breach. Just about 2 minutes to play with chance. Plenty of lives, both side. We're diving over towards B, and Hook, the deady play at the ready. What can he find?
Yeah, that is the go button. That is like a demon getting ready to feast. And hey, there's the first one. Big Wake found out, taken care of. Kremp, the only one now behind enemy lines. You can see how much like pressure Optic put on it though. Shotsy gets sent in for the kill.
They're on B.
The trades. Everybody falling like dominoes. It's through the middle of the map where
Dashy
Boston are
got
going to be
killed.
forced.
No one left.
It looks like
Hook's the only
Awakening
one
takes
left.
advantage of the opportunity, gets a big 2, and keeps Boston chances alive.
And Hook, he's just chilling in the corner, man. He's chilling. Finds one. Springs to life.
He's a camper.
Get reset. He's going to fly into this fight or not. Nero's going to be holding desk side. We'll come back to him a bit later. But for now, his boy's trying to get on that point. We're watching Hook run circles around the map right now, but it isn't amounting to a whole lot. His teammates, they are struggling to get forward. If you win this, no,
finally got killed.
Awakening pounds him into the lobby. Over to Ghosty. They're still trying to get out of the bedroom, but these boys, I don't know, man. I mean, they're just vegetables right now.
Well, Optic still, I mean, it's just efficient work clearing out bedroom. You have all 4 players in the mix to take care of it. So that is trades at their finest. That is all guns forward, but still Beans might get traded. He took down 2 with them, and now flank's coming through. You might clear out bedroom, but
Kremp
still
is
a lot of
cracked
problems
right
to
now.
solve. Boston, they have been dancing devilishly around the map. All the kills going their way.
Look
Kremp
how
being
cracked
a
he is.
massive nuisance as well.
This man's is
Then
out of
silence,
control.
That is your freedom play.
Mate, he just did a drive-by call-out. Ow. 35 seconds. Optic can't get any closer towards that B zone. You have to get through Kremp. Top bed. Here we go. He's about to ruin the party. It's a slumber party. Ghosty didn't invite him, and he said, no thanks, son, you're out. 30 seconds. Ghosty's got bedroom control. Nero on the back line. Can he sneak in? Can Ghosty find another in the bed? No, he doesn't. That should be it. No one from Optic has the time really to get forward, and they're running out of it. Chance 20 to go.
Well, you have
Hook
Hook on the
is
flank,
all
and maybe
the way in
Shotzi's
the
going to
back.
come join him. So 2 SMGs from one end, the other 2 ARs. It looks like they're going to be working through mid. 12 seconds, though. You got to jump quickly.
Oh, here we go. Fly, boys, fly. Even Joe can't get anything out of it. You might be able to get on the point. Send it, lads. No,
Beans got 'em all.
Beans cuts them all down. Kremp in the feed
That's
as well.
a round for Boston.
They draw first blood here on Hotel.
Yeah, last-ditch effort. Hell of a try right there from Optic, but not a lot you can do in a situation. And honestly, that is just sort of like clutch gunfight or clutch moment after clutch moment there for Boston. Awakening basically has to get that double kill when Optic are jumping on the B zone initially, because the work from Optic was on point. Even the trades around bedroom, like you at Optic consistently clearing out their base, taking their time, doing the right things. And I think Awakening with another beatdown on Hook in the middle of blue. Beans when he's on the Godhead, he by the desk and picks up a big 2-piece. A lot of those little moments Boston needed, but they deliver. Get an extra round on board, and now their turn to attack.
Looks like Boston have committed quite heavily. I don't think there's any going back now. They want to hit A. Shot C, how many can you get? There's one. The second around the corner. Oh, unfortunate timing. Lovely damage dealt, though. You should see this stack, and they could capture this real quick. Boston, nice start.
And I mean, hey, opportunities if you want to start pushing up, playing for some kills. They've only left 1 player on the zone for the moment, so time is going to be stopped. That is just free reign for all of your Vazneps to go around, and those drive-by callouts from Kremp continuously on point, but still remaining with the tight setup. They want the kills. They're actually hungry for it.
Ooh, big win. Snaps there. 3 dead. Optic Texas, bad looks for them. They're in trouble now. Pressure is on, and Kremp is starting to heat up. Is it Kremp or is it Krampus? As he is a nightmare finally dealt with, and it's Ghosty to do it. A nearly finished as Boston breach an explosive opening to their attacking round. Can they keep it going?
That is not a way I expected a player to be finished, but got to point out as well, Kremp has a very nice POV, right? Man is cracked in the movement, great reads as well, so always worth paying attention to the young pickup on Boston. Now up top, he has pumped the brakes. I mean, he is in between a couple different Optic players again. I think he can hear them down low, probably calling out. He's waiting for Beans for a little bit of support. Sound on point. He can hear everything. Got to get the double kills while behind a door. Gets it done. Kremp now leading the charge.
That boy is sky high right now. He is soaring. 17 lives left for Optic Texas. They are being strangled here on Hotel. They're stuck in Spa. Great damage from Nero. Not enough for the kills, though. 1 minute 30 left on the clock.
Look at this battle. He has been chasing Shotzzy for quite some time. Checks everything but the right corner, but at least Beans is there for the trade, so you still keep the presence in bedroom. Ghosty may be the next man you have to weed out, and unfortunately for Boston, Ghosty gets one, but does get traded, so again, Boston, they keep the pressure on.
Wonderful work. 13-19. Boston breach with a life lead. Shotzzy flies right into it. Khabib's get a second. Gonna get Dashy as well. No! Bruce finds a big kill there. Over to Krem. Gets the puff pass right at it. Good lad. Into the trades we now go. Shotzzy flanking through mid. Ghosty now through the desks. Big wins. A cleanup on point. Optic Texas hold the line.
And then they
Good
failed
play,
all the
good
trades as
defense
well.
from
Because
Optic
keep in mind,
there.
for Optic, it's only 10 lives.
Only 10
right? So
lives,
you have a decent
50
amount of
seconds.
time. You can win it in one of two ways. But a moment like that, where 3 kills for Optic in the feed with no trades at all. A brief moment where the teamwork does not shine through. And now for Hoop, not going to get traded. Beans can't win it. Wrong gun for the job. And Optic looking to clutch this one up.
7-11 for Hook. Not looking for snacks. Looking for more kills around this bedroom side of the map. Beans with the AR there. If he checks this corner, it's done for. Optic, good work out of Ghosty. Once again, holding it down. Dashy, unfortunate timing from him. I think Awakening... Oh, this fight's gonna get ugly. Time running out, though, for Boston. Here we go.
Oh, the snake off. Yeah, and Awakening. Wow, that is
Oh.
on point. His form from the previous map is carried through, but now it's still Hook. He was open 24/7, but now maybe that zone is as well, but it's only 8 seconds. You have to stay on it. Shotzzy, if you can get him off for a brief moment, that'll get you the round.
Only one left. A big wake. They just got him.
Hotbox. There's nothing but smoke there on the point. No one can see him.
Hotboxed
Taken
indeed.
care of, though, over to Nero. Shotzzy now dancing. No one close enough to contest. What a move! Out of Shotzzy, but
Nice.
not needed.
Optic
As the
take
clock
round
comes to
number
a
2.
close, and Boston not fast enough.
Yeah,
Tied
that
up
is
1-1.
nail biter of a round just for things to be tied up because Boston had plenty of opportunities to clutch it. Again, their teamwork was on point for such a long time right for the start of the round. And then they had that one moment where 3 go down in the feed, the trades don't come through, and Optic were actually able to stabilize their position on defense. And I mean, it's one thing when you're getting double chowed and triple chowed in bedroom, but when Hook's taking single chows, when Shotzi's taking single chows in that area, oh, they'll win it every time. Tied up either way, 2 for 2 on defensive rounds. Optic's turn, maybe not to get creative, just a standard A-hit coming through, but it gets shut down. Nero is going to do it almost by himself, Awakening with a little bit of help, but Nero claims the feed.
Man, that was a crazy 3-piece. Dashy with a slow approach now through mid. Check every possible corner. You're pretty sweet for now. The boys might be able to get themselves closer to these points. A little pensive out of Optic, but they're playing for trades, and right now, Boston Breach are having none of it. Nero on a 6. That is 20-12. He is rolling.
Yeah,
Nero
I think
needs
Optic
to
might
chill.
chalk this one up, right? Or at least chalk that side of the map up.
Awakening's
Don't
only
want to deal
7
with
and
Nero.
8.
You
What
want
is
to
he
go
doing?
towards B, but Nero is flying around the map. Already has the cruise. That's a 7 spree, and he'll be back in the mix for the action over towards B. I mean, keep in mind, that is a tick that has nearly come through from Optic, but those players are getting swarmed. It looks like trades on the bottom side of the map, and for Optic, they got to go back towards Nero.
Nero! He's rolling him up. Do it. Just do it, Nero. We know you've got it in you. Teammates
Oh
are
my
there as
God.
well. 29 seconds, though. The clock has been stopped, and Nero finally is
Dashy
taking
finally
care of it.
gets
My
killed and
God,
kills Nero.
He is a demon. Nice shots from Awakening now. Trying to get himself close to the point. Shotsy with his snakes. That's the point. Still in the hands of Optic, but Kremp. He's still alive and kicking, waiting for Beans to get over here. They might be able to stop the A-cap.
This is worth fighting for as well. Not the best start. Beans is going to die before anyone else gets in the mix, and I think Kremp might be taking his time because he's thinking about a cruise missile as well if he's on a 5. So there's an opportunity to fight. You have the life advantage, but you chalk things up. You play for the cruise. If you're Kremp, better make sure you get it.
Nope, he didn't.
We're chilling. Dashy and Ghosty find their kills across map. Lot of space to work with now. And as you can see Shotsy, once he hits that go button, he's soaring. Then he popped. Oh, unfortunate timing. Close spawns there from Boston. That play gets snuffed out. You stub that one out, Chance. You keep going at it, though, because Dashy, man, he has been frying all series long.
Yeah, shot on point as
Oh my
always,
God.
but does get traded. And hey, big
3
3 in the
down.
feed. Now you get a push up and get a nice little stable position on defense for Boston this time. Optic have been very consistent about taking their time trying to clear out bedroom. This time it looks like they want to go around and see if they can deal with the chandelier side of the map. Kremp gets traded, but at least he took down Shotsy. You got guys like Awakening watching the cross, the information on point. No lack of awareness on the position, and Awakening there to take him down.
Oh, man, Awakening has just been a brick wall of defense, man. He has not let anything get through that back line. 3 players now from Optic stacked up through lobby. No suitcases. They're moving fast. Here we go. Check every possible corner. Dashies in. Kremp spotted him, and Kremp is the classic Kremp move. He's not going to take a gunfight. He can't win, so he just calls him out, runs for the hills, trying to keep the play alive. Send in Awakening. Send in Awakening. As he
big wake. 3 big kills.
Optic. Wow. Final 10. Demon Joe's got streaks.
Yeah, nah. You got some players running for the hills. Awakening apparently that Iron Maiden getting damage out, but tags ridiculous and putting him in a box. I respect the effort from Optic towards the end, just a dive bomb towards the point, but that is another round on defense. Add it to the list. Boston now a round away from taking the advantage in the series. They're no strangers to playing against Optic on the winner's bracket side of things in tournaments. That is where they have their win. Here's another look at Big Wake. Good intel on the first, great reads on the second, but it is that shot right there. God heady or not, difficult gunfight to win. Picks up the beautiful 3 in the feed.
I didn't know Optic were edible. Big Wake, 8-3 there. Next round's up. Boston Breach, map, point. Can they win the attacking round? Let's find out.
Swallow.
Awakening better be careful because that kicks in the next 20 minutes. Map 5 is not where you want that to take effect. And into that gunfight against Dashi again. He demands you to be perfect. He's there for the big 2, and that'll shut down the B push. You got Boston maybe forced to reposition and work towards A, but Luke's playing a cheeky little corner in Nero. That's not a vast nev, but hey, it doesn't make a difference. Now he's got the right gun.
That boy is still speedy. 2 members of Boston Breach have managed to sneak out towards A. They're in the restaurant. They are capturing the point 1 man at a time. Play this little slow. 55 on the clock. Optic,
2 on A.
I'm not sure. They're going to get 1 or 2 hits at this before they chalk it up and go over towards B. But for now, they're trying to hit it. Nero's being a problem. Nero is being a problem.
Nero is the problem, I think. Yeah, not just being a problem. That man is on a mission right now.
He's cutting his way through that lineup. Second segment on the way out. Here comes the next hit from Optic. Beans, though, got the backline covered. Awakening now on the front. No problem whatsoever. Optic, last man alive in this situation. Ghosty, can he take anyone with him? Can stop it? No. Demon Joe once again terrorizing Texas.
That'll put you at minute 55 on the clock. Dead even on the life count. This is not a round that's likely to end on lives. It is take your time, try to set up the good push, and now you're leading the charge on the flank. Nero gets traded. Gotta make sure you trade Ghosty out, though. Nice shots from Kremp. You're getting it done. You're still working the flank, but unfortunately, as Awakening falls, Kremp losing some of those reinforcements. Gotta reset. Gotta take your time.
Awakening on the respawn. Awaken Bake. Back he comes. Shotsy Ghosty find the kills in the back line. Oh, nice shots. Out of Shotsy, that's huge. Still have the streaks to play with, though. That's 2 for the side of Boston Breach. That'll come very handy on that defensive round if they have to go to the next one. But for now, it is trying to find a way into B.
And, you know, long-term, as ineffective as cruise missiles certainly can be because of trophies, if you double up on them, they can be absolutely destructive. So the timing has to be perfect, and right now the timing on the flank, not going to be so. Ghosty there to chop at least 1 player down, and every kill Optic gets, it's just a setback, but Kremp with the dead silence, opportunity to fly, and fly he shall. First gunfight win, get the reset, more time to dance, but Hook there for the instant trades. Optic still holding on, still winning key gunfights.
40 seconds to go. Nero, 27 to 19. Maybe 28 a day. Nah, that'd have been something special. But Shotsy, great defense. Trying to take care of anything and everything that comes across their way. Shotsy with a drive-by. Less than 30 to go now. Dashi holding them back. That tack. The barrel scorching hot. He has not let up. He's finding one. Kremp now up next. Will he make the play? I think he has Deddy down there. He's trying to make something happen, but Dashi holding them at bay for now.
Good defense from Optic here so far.
Yeah, I mean, that was a perfect round on defense there from Optic, more or less. I think there was maybe a single sliver of a moment where Boston was able to touch the point, but that was destructive. That is 4 rounds
I don't know who's going to get
in
defense.
a row.
I hope Optic.
These teams just taking turn, and this is it for the advantage in the series. Again, because of the hard point from Optic, I feel like it's a must-win here for Boston. If they get defense, they can certainly get this done.
We'll find out in a moment. Belong Arena is getting tense. Is that Maven? Is that Big Baldy? I can't tell. He's a little pixelated left-hand side for me. I think it's him. I can't tell.
I can't see.
It's probably Ben.
It might not be him then. Well, back to the game. Final round. Here we go. What a game of Control this has been. The search and destroy was nutty. A day of Call of Duty we have had so far, friends. Final round, Optic Texas, they get defense. And look at the records. Ooh, baby, this is going to be spicy.
At 6 and 13, A, that is a massive amount of round fives. That is absurd. And B, that is a good start for Boston. Now you can work towards the actual B zone. They got a little bit of pressure on the point. Nero might go there to join him. Dashy on the typical desk. Nero might get sent in for the kill, but these are the gunfights that can decide this round, and Dashy kicks it off with a dub.
Dashy gets one. Nero with the trades.
There's one more on
Flying on through.
point.
Krem still getting the capture done. First segment on the way out. Here comes
Right,
Super with the
Hook
flank.
got him.
Lovely work. 4 spree. 5
Good job
spree
from
for the
Hook.
nuke. Daddy popped now. He's going to get going. Start flowing around that bedroom side. Shots in the immediate oscillation over towards A. Lovely tags into Nero. The second's there. And it's nice snakes. And Shotzi's still alive. And the fly. Ooh, baby. Nearly gets it. Dashy with 2. A looking safe for now.
Yeah, Dashy's doing a fantastic job of being that lockdown sort of AR, buying his SMGs time to get in the mix.
Oh,
He's
Hook.
going to be there for the trades, and there's Hook heating up. Had a slow game. There's a 7 spree to get him near back to dead, even in the kills column.
He's got a
Now
cruise.
for Boston,
Here comes
your
Nero's
go
cruise.
towards A, and these are early investments out of the cruise missile as well. This is not a fun spot to be in.
1 down, 1 to go. Couple of kills. Force these players out. You get at least onto A for now if you're Boston. 2 players, soon to be 3. Get that stack done. Play it safe. Play it sensible. Add a minute to the clock. Here comes Hoop, though. Oh, God. You better have a trophy. They've scattered. I don't think there's no trophy to be found. The restaurant gone. Just managed to save it in the nick of time. But here comes the rest of the Optic lineup. Beans and Krem finding the kills over Shotzi. Takes care of 1. They get him off the
Good
point.
kills
Point
from
captured.
Optic.
20 to
They
16.
need to
the
push
light.
up.
Interesting moment to call on the cruise, but I don't hate it. Better to use it then than to get.
There's
baited
really
away
no way
down
for you to
and
hit it
get
on the B
effective in that
zone.
moment, so get that out
At
of the
least
way
you know
and
where
go back to
people
sort of
are.
Reset on the map. The previous round,
You got a
Optic
chance.
Literally held
They
this
just
map down to
scattered.
perfection. Didn't let the B zone get touched. For the moment, it is back to sort of those standard gunfights.
comes
It
Big
is Dashy
Weights.
up pass, but here's cruise number 2, Awakening. Give it the old college try.
Well, you got a lot of players from Boston breaching the bedroom side of the map, so here we go. Cruz is going to get stopped, missile defeated, no problem. Hook finds his first. Now the trade battle. Oh no, not working out so far for Boston. 50 seconds remaining on this one as Ghosty quietly, well,
Come
actually, I'll
on,
say that
Optic, you
loudly,
got
roaming
this.
the halls of the bottom side of bed now.
Just
Keeping
hold
the
the
kills
line.
going, buying every possible second he can.
Dashy needs to get
Boston
into
are also
the.
going a
Wait,
little bit slow on
he's
this.
fighting.
Here's
He's
a
about to
gunfight
fight
at the top
Nero.
side of the
You
map, by the
okay?
way.
You
Dashy
needed that then.
secures it. So now Optic, they know it is everybody else in bedroom. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And Hook does get caught. It's only Ghosty behind enemy lines, and he's the trophy player. Surely Boston has to know.
They're on the point now. Shotzi finds 1, trades her out, and it's a trophy. 2 players on the stack. Ghosty on the flank. Takes care of 1. Last man alive, Nero on the point. Tags are in.
Ghosty!
Loses the fight, however, the trades are there. No one from Boston close. They have to get moving. 5
20
lives
seconds,
remaining.
5 lives
Gotta
left.
fly into Dashy,
Cramp,
and, wow, Cramp is
absolutely
gonna do
flying.
Exactly that, kicking things off.
That's a good
right.
spot from
You
Shotzi.
check your corners though. That is the next question. And Cramp, the drive-by is there, but Shotzi spots too clean, trades out and bound.
2 lives left.
Oh, it was a 2v2. Now it's a 2v1. Last man, Nero can't get it done. Optic
Cramp.
hold the line.
Nice,
The final
Optic.
kill. Seals
Win
the
a
deal.
map of
They
control
take the final
finally.
series.
Holy mess. Optic really struggling in control, but they needed that really, really, really bad. I'm proud of the boys on that one. Very proud of the boys on that one. Holy mess. Good defense by Optic. Great job to get defense. And now they're just 1 hardpoint win away from moving on to winners round 2. Let's check out the scoreboard before we move on to the hardpoint. Cramp and Nero are just flying and frying. Ghosty 31 and 28, Dashy 32 and 24, Cramp 34 and 27, Nero 31 and 29. All doing really well. Dashy though 25 untraded kills. 4,000 damage for Ghosty. Alright, let's see if we can find map 4. Looks like pretty fast.
All right, I'll be honest. If you're picking shocked. I feel like this so far has been the most predictable day that we have had. I mean, even for this series, it is the hard point. Optic you expect to win. The Embassy Search and Destroy, it's a map that's been, fantastic. A 93% plant success rate there for Boston. They get the map too. Optic control, much more of a shootout, very close game. Optic has the edge, sort of as expected in even the 2 previous series.
Not quite, but can't really get it much closer. Stage 4 hard point, 9-0. That's why this is theirs to lose right here, right now.
They played on the back foot and still ended up winning the game by 80 or 90 points, whatever it was towards the end. And obviously their rotations on this map as well, perfect. And that is the name of it, right? You have the #1 rotational team versus the dead last in Boston, where Boston set themselves apart, though. Their breaks can be on point if you want to test that metal against Optic.
Here we go. That was not a Mario reference. Beans in the restaurant. Awakening in the feed. Lordy. He's shooting good today. Beans right back at it. Optic Texas had been eviscerated in the opening push.
Big Wake is kind
That
of
is exactly how Mercado Hardpoint started out as well, right? You actually had a near perfect opening break for Boston. They get a bunch of kills, get a decent bit of time, and set themselves up on rotation. Admittedly, with 20 seconds to go, you might be partially good for the rotation, but Awakening actually has massive problems to solve. That's 2 players looking for the chow. He can feel the pressure. Backs down, repositions for the moment. Awakening right now, putting in overtime to keep his team in the mix. You've lost the lead, but at least the team that has been 12th on rotations is gonna be here first. Shotzi can't quite take over, but him and Hook certainly putting that pressure on. And there it is, the team that's last in rotations. They get there first and instantly get picked apart. It is all up to Awakening in the back, but right now, he ain't getting no help.
If he gets
Big
one
Wake
more,
on
though,
a
he gets
5-3-1
streaks.
away from streak.
Might only help. 4 tags, not enough for it. Dashi
But
itching
Optic
for the
holding
chow.
on to
He
this
wants to get out
time.
there and get that fight. And there it is. That's going to be number 6. Nice hops from Awakening, being an absolute pain in the arse. And the outside of the point allows his boys to get in there, causes enough discord to see that line break. Boston with it.
Yeah, I mean, you're still down by 20 points. This is Awakening is 6-0. It is as good as it gets from him in the moment to get the streaks, and you are still down on time. Now more fantastic news, though. The gunfights, they just got one on the top side of the map. Beans on rotation, on point. Optic now spawning at the old time. And again, for the team that is 12th on rotations, they can now try to stay ahead of the game. Admittedly, they don't have the lead.
need to get
And
a move
obviously,
on.
we saw Optic. They're the best in the game right now on the breaks as well. But they get tested again.
Yep. Whew. Everyone take a deep breath. Kitchen's up. Boston with that fast rotation. It's a big win from Awakening 8-1. Hook's coming around the corner in a moment. Here comes Kremp to reinforce. And the kitchen is absolutely popping. It's Kremp, though. Head chef cooks up a pair. And here comes
That
Dashi.
kid is
The just
literally
desserts have
cracked
been
out.
delivered. That is it. The spree comes to a close. The contest is still on. Hook, though, winning fights of his own. So now Optic at the point. Oh!
Yeah, in a clean
That was a
down.
great
He just
bait.
rotated so early
Dashi baited him
into
without
the
even doing
kitchen
anything.
hill to get nothing out of it. Maybe an extra 4 or 5 seconds before Optic eventually overwhelm you. And this is going exactly how the Mercado went down. And the team, again, you have Boston that are 12th on rotations. And they've been out-rotating. They just can't win the gunfights when they need them. They need to find a way to stabilize. And right now, as long as they can kill Hook, they have the potential.
Good luck. He
Kremp.
needed it. Kremp finds it.
Good kill.
Rotation's done. Boston in the point. How long will they hold it for? Ghosty now making his way through top bed. Got to deal with Beans first. Beans gives him indigestion, and that's going to cause problems from that side of the map. Who could get lucky here, though, Chance? But for now, this is wonderful time for Boston.
Yeah, Kremp's been putting in serious work on the flank as well. He wins an extra one that time again. Shotzi,
Nero, 2
shows
kills,
up with 2 in the
Beans with
feed,
another
and
one.
finally, for Boston, they are getting a strong hold. Unless Shotzi can walk straight through. Awakening, shout out to him, had the awareness, but somehow Shotzi just found the gap in between every single player. But Boston still locking it down. Kremp, that's an extra one to
Boston
his name.
gonna
Kremp's on a 4
retake
spree.
the lead.
Beans just goes on a 3, so one player in the bedroom, one player on the back steps, completely locking it down and Awakening from the in time, getting his kills as well. So there was the hill. Finally, Boston were able to get near full 60 for the first time at a hard point. They have the lead.
A I know Awakening's smoking today, but the prescience in his gameplay right now has helped his boys secure the lead. Another big kill. The trade's on point. The teamwork for Boston now starting to flow. 12-3 for Demon Joe. Dashy trying to lock down
Smoking
the
that
freezer
pine
side of
pack?
the map. The IC has had thus far in this series will not go to waste here. Cruz, though, invested from Awakening. We'll see if this connects. For now, it's all down to Dashy and Freezer. He's pinned down. No hope in hell of getting in there. Shots EV Kremp. And Kremp wins it again.
Oh, did you see the gunfight though? Dashy actually wins it on the left side, and he's still causing problems. Yeah, Dashy wins the one, doubles back, and he can't pick up 3, but he nearly gets it done. But look at what it does to the spawns. Dashy wins enough gunfights that Optic are now spawning on the left side of the map. So Boston happy to get the time, happy to build that lead, but Optic might have been able to do just enough to set themselves up for this next hill.
One word, Krem. There he goes. Meow, the drive-by. Information passed over a 2-piece in the feed. He's adding tremendous value to the squad right now, and the lead climbing
16 and 8 for
forward.
Krem.
Rotations done though. Oh, Optic are going to be in position. Can anyone here from Boston get forward? Krem 16 and 8. What a map so far.
He is getting serious value as well. You're not kidding about those drive-by comms. He's doing it time and time again. Nero's checking corners. Hook, the last man standing, nowhere to go but to the grave. And Boston took away any moment of opportunity Optic had to stabilize. Now they're back, chaining hills together. Breach right now in Hotel,
Dashy.
looking to be on form. Dashy trying to stop him. And Krent desperate for just a little bit of help or maybe a trophy.
Boston Breach, yeah, we're hoping for the trophy. We're blazing up over by this hard point. Awakening, can't get any more out of it. Ghosty, nice hops into the feed. Now here we go, Nero cleans out the
my
hard point.
gosh.
A little bit of time now going the way of Boston once again. That's a solid 20 seconds. As long as these deck chairs can keep him safe, Nero's in a sweet spot.
Crazy.
Luke is sending it just to get that time, and not a terrible time to get either. This is a hill worth fighting for, and Krent wants to continue that fight as well. He is challenged for some seriously old time, but they just want to keep Hook at bay. Boston keeping the bottom side of the map to potentially not let anybody through, but you can already see the mini-map. Shotzi's behind him. Hook's going to spawn behind him as well. Those are a terrifying duo to have on your flank.
Woo. See Shotzi get things going. Awakening them once again. He's having one hell of a map.
Ghosty, there you go, baby.
A nice 2 from him. The point now firmly in the hands of Optic Texas. They've managed to get all of Boston towards the kitchen side of the map, keep them trapped there. They're going to have to funnel out through those brickwork arches and hopefully keep them at bay. This is a great time.
my
There's the
gosh.
attack. Ghosty, stay alive, mate. They're doing what they can, but Boston, once again, they bulldoze their way onto the point. And with Boston now starting to walk forward, chance, I mean, I think it's time for a let it in. Boston Breach.
Backstairs already. You're across. Cows in the back already. Back. He's holding middle, holding before. He's holding middle, play slow. I'm watching. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's yeah, got this.
Yes, we got this. He's holding this. Lobby.
Absolute flag. He's very weak.
Flag still. Flag on red door. Hold the back.
Here we go, guys.
One
near front. Yes, get that.
Let's go.
Yes.
I'll see. He's flag.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah, flag me. Flag still.
Flag one bullet.
I know once.
What's he doing?
Flag one
Probably.
bullet.
I'm in the back. Yeah, red door as well.
Red door and look at flag red door. Real.
Yeah,
Go.
I got a phone. Okay.
I'm in.
Good top. Still out.
Yep. What's in the back though? He might be deep left. Deep left.
Deep left. Deep left. Absolutely deep left. 5 minutes.
I think what's doubles.
Deep left fire. Top cat.
One's there.
I need top cat. You might go caution.
Caution got me. He's got swords.
Top right.
Sword Shotzi.
Wait.
I'm sorry. Yep, that's two.
Wait for you submitted.
What's here?
For a second. Okay, I'm diving. He killed me. He's
One shot middle.
Watch it, absolute.
okay. This one.
Wait.
Submit.
Back.
Hit up back or shotty. Back bricks. Back.
Come for against. I'm caution. He's in the left corner. Left corner caution still.
Go down.
Nice two. Both airs.
Whoa, okay.
That was a
Boston
great hold
Breach,
from
that
Optic.
Cushy lead they have has now been blown into the air, chance.
Yeah, no, this is like the Tide, right? Almost an unstoppable force in the hard points. Optic, even when they're down, they blow right through on the previous hill. They get a lockdown on the kitchen, and now you get Shotzi in a corner, wins his one against Nero, and just like that, he has bought his team the rotation anew. Kremp, the only one that can stop it, can't get it done. Shotzi with another massive gunfight. Optic with the close spawns, and on this bar hill, they could get the game.
We go Awakening trying to hold them all back.
I hate that spot.
One. Here come the reinforcements. Boston breach on the approach. Nero taken care of. Ghosty, keep the shots ringing out, son. He's on a 6 spree. He's got streaks, as does Shotzi as well. So 220 to the 190. Onto the hard point. We now fly. Kremp eviscerated. Up next, Awakening dealt with as well. And Nero through the L-bar. Here he comes. Right into it, but he's battling for his life chance. This is far from over, but Optic with the teamwork. Optic with the trade.
20 seconds for Optic.
What a hard point.
Hey, they're staying
Let's
alive,
finish
but
it
just
out,
long enough
boys.
as
Finish
well.
it out.
He's been putting bullets through
Don't
this,
give him a
trying to get
chance.
wall-bang kills, but now it is last-ditch effort, desperation to fly into the point. You try to contest, you die. You try to flood, you're gonna die.
Ghosty is on one.
And they have the tick. Optic, they're gonna get this done.
Faded approach to the final hit on the hard point here as Optic lock it down.
Let's go, Optic.
No problem. Oh my god, and I stopped speaking at the right time. Dan Ghosty.
Yeah, baby. I'm glad I caught that. I said you're my children, you dog shit. Oh, Kremp is his child, he says.
Typical sort of hard point. They might have gotten pushed to the limit. You had Boston playing things nearly perfectly, but it is the hills where they have
Fucking
to break.
hell.
They have to be
I wonder who they're going to have in the interview. Is that Dashy? Let's see what we got.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, here with my guy. First off, happy birthday. Yesterday, right? Saw the Kobe year, 24. Listen, man, I'm happy for you. You're an absolute animal, but you guys have been unreal. Just what was the expectation coming into this weekend?
Obviously, we want to win, but we're just taking it day by day. We're still trying to improve it on the little things that we discuss in practice, but it's going great so far, and I'm having fun with the process.
Well, it's been cool because we did a podcast recently with JP, so we got to hear kind of about the coaching side, how everything's going there, and how stuff has really started to click for you. And it was a really cool insight for Joe and I. But coming into this, I was like, you guys are clicking so good. You're 5-0. Things are rolling. But then you're going up against Breach, a team that you just faced off the last major in the first round. They knock you into losers right away. Were there any fears of that here, or did you look at the matchup any differently?
They're obviously a really great team, so we knew it wasn't going to be an easy match. So, I mean, give credit to them. They're one of the better teams in the league, and they really made us work for it. So, GG's to them. But we're obviously just going to have to improve on a little bit on our search. Obviously, Embassy is probably not one of our stronger maps, but nonetheless, we can still work on it. So, we're going to do that.
Well, talk to me about Ghosty. You've had a little more time with him. Joe played a little ranked with him. He's like, dude, that's when I really learned this guy's comms are nuts. Like, he's just a motor mouth, dude. How much easier does it make it for you? A guy just likes to get twisted and kind of gun people, just having somebody calm like that.
Oh, yeah. For me, I mean, it was like a no-brainer to pick up Dan. He's a Tyler Fellow Jr. He's just motor about. He's not stopping. He's like, yo, this one here, I got your back, all this. But for literally all three of us, including Kyler, like, it just makes our job so much easier. We're just natural slayers, and whenever we could just have someone just kind of just literally saying everything that needs to be done and what's happening on the map, it just makes all of our jobs easier. We just got to shoot our guns straight, and shout out to Dan. He's a unit.
No, it's great. Just focus on the gunny, right? But hey, listen, I know it's been a bit of a roller coaster for you this year with how everything's gone down, but I'm happy, man. You're a brilliant talent, and to watch you guys start to click now and get rolling, it's been truly amazing. But thank you. Hey, good luck the rest of the way. You are an absolute monster. That'll do it here for me and Dash. Back to the desk.
That's going to do it for us here on the Hard Carry. Also, thank you guys for tuning in. That was a great match. Optic versus Boston. We have one more today. Atlanta FaZe and Seattle Surge. Stay tuned for more CDL action.